Glad to have you with us here on this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report, powered by Chad Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. We are talking about new blockbuster trade rumors as we got a big one today involving Philadelphia Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert. We will show you the latest trade idea, go over the potential compensation to make a trade happen, the financial terms, and tell you more about Dallas Goedert coming up in just a matter of moments here on today's show. Before we do that got me thinking, Blockbuster trade. Man, I miss Blockbuster. Big Tex joins me. If you watch our Tuesday live shows, you know Big Tex very well, folks. Big Tex, I figured this would be a right time to bring you in as you were quite the Blockbuster guy back in the day. Do you miss Blockbuster?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have fond memories of me and my family going out every Friday night to a Blockbuster in Coppell, just getting a couple movies for a great price, and they sometimes let me get a video game for rent too, which was pretty cool. I thought that was an awesome tradition.
Back in the day, you get the popcorn, the candy, the movie. Blockbuster was a full-on experience. I miss those days.
I miss them, man. It's good times. It's sad to see them go, but
best movie you ever rented at Blockbuster was?
Probably There Will Be Blood.
Okay.
That was a good one. Saw it as a kid.
Will there be blood for the Kansas City Chiefs? Weigh in and let us know if you miss a Blockbuster. Type B in the comments section. We'll get going here with today's show. Let's start with this from Ethan Woodle from NFL Trade Rumors, who writes the following. When scouting depth charts in preparation for this article, the Chiefs jump out as a sneaky team to watch to add a tight end. The Kansas City offense suffered last year with injuries to wide receivers Marquise Brown and Rashee Rice, as well as running back Isaiah Pacheco, taking some real juice out of their attack. To that point, Goedert could help solve both problems. It's not that he would be Kansas City's starting tight end for a decade now and ease the transition whenever Travis Kelce retires. I don't hate this idea, and for me, it's two things that stick out on this front. Number one, you are preparing for the future. I think that we are getting very close to the end of the Travis Kelce era in Kansas City. He is living his pop star celebrity boyfriend era, and he's got the world on his shoulders. Travis, I think, loves playing football, loves being with the Kansas City Chiefs, but I think we all know, based on the way his production has gone down and his celebrity has taken off, that the end is near. And so this helps you kind of get ahead on that. But also, on the flip side, it helps you in the present as well. You add him to this tight end room that includes Noah Gray and also Jared Wiley, in addition to Travis Kelce. You are really stacked up in this tight end room, in addition to what you already have at the receiver and running back positions as well. And the trade, it's not going to cost you a ton. The idea that NFL Trade Rumors is throwing out there is giving up just a fourth-round pick at number 133 overall in getting Dallas Goedert. But it's the financials where things get a little pricey. We'll explain more coming up in just a moment. But let's ask you guys in our pinned comment today, should the Chiefs trade for Dallas Goedert? You got two options here. You can type T for trade, P for pass. Way in the comments section, let us know which way you lean towards. Folks, we are talking all things Kansas City Chiefs and Blockbuster here on the channel as we bring you our daily news and rumors, weekly live shows on Tuesdays. We also have our breaking news, Q&A mailbags. We are the most interactive Kansas City Chiefs channel around. I want to make sure you're a part of it. Subscribe now for free. If the Chiefs made a trade for Dallas Goedert, any big trades, any signings, we're going to cover every single one of them right here on the channel. Subscribe now for free, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Let's get 20 subs off today's video. Make it happen. Subscribe now. You'll be glad you did. More on Dallas Goedert, the 2018 second-round pick out of South Dakota State, a part of the Eagles' Super Bowl championship team this year. A lot of experience in his career, 93 career games played with 76 starts. He has been a bit banged up, though, as of late. And if you look at these statistics, you can see it's been a while since he has played a full slate of games. Played just 10 games this past season, 14 the year prior, 12 before that, and then 15 in 2021. But the numbers, they're solid. They're not great, but they're not bad. 42 catches, close to 500 yards this past season with 2 touchdowns, about 11.8 yards of reception this year. The year prior had close to 600 yards with 3 touchdowns and 59 catches in 2023. And you look at this tight end room for the Chiefs, it's a solid group. Travis Kelce, I still think, has plenty to offer. Noah Gray, I feel, is one of the better number 2 tight ends in this league. But as I've said previously, I don't think he's a 1. Jared Wiley, I'm optimistic about, but we didn't see him at all last year. There would be an opening for Dallas Goedert, and you get a step ahead on the future. But here's where it gets a little pricey. He is expensive. He has 1 more year remaining on his current contract here in 2025. And there are a lot of rumblings that the Philadelphia Eagles are potentially looking to move on from him. He has a cap hit this upcoming season of $11.81 million. I would think that if you extend him, you can lower that cap hit and probably get him for a cheaper contract than what he's making currently. So that could be a good sign where you could make this work. Give up a 4th, and you don't have to pay too much. Not to mention, you were able to get an extra 4th next year with the Joe Thuney trade. So maybe you could find a way to move that around and give up that 4th instead, or maybe you trade that and get back into the 4th round this year if you feel like you need to. There is some flexibility to make this happen. Do the Chiefs need to add another tight end? A lot of people saying they need to. How do you feel about this? Type Y for yes, in for no, and chime in if you think the Chiefs need to add another tight end or not. Got a great deal for Chiefs fans. Polos are on sale now for up to 50% off. Chatsports.com/Chiefs Polos. Got the gray, got the stripe, got the solid version, and we have other Chiefs Polos at that same link, chatsports.com/Chiefs Polos for up to 50% off. We also have other Chiefs merchandise available for you at that same link. Go see for yourself, chatsports.com/Chiefs Polos. Check it out today, chatsports.com/Chiefs Polos. Link is in the comments and description of today's video. Now, I am of the belief that when it comes to this offense, although on paper it stacks up pretty good, you do have some question marks, right? We don't know what's going to happen with Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy. We don't know if Hollywood Brown and Juju are going to stay healthy. History tells us that's a problem to keep in mind. And then the running back room, Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, they're back. Elijah Mitchell is in the mix now, but how much are you going to get with that run game? I think that this offense needs at least 1 more weapon if they are going to be at full capacity to compete at the level that we expect and want them to in 2025. Goddard is 30 years old, and he's about to enter his 8th season in the NFL. He's not a spring chicken by any stretch of the imagination, but you bring him in now, you get him a new deal, you could have your tight end position taken care of for the next several seasons. And if you can make the financial terms work, then I would be interested in bringing him in to this Chiefs team. If you can make that happen, if you can find a way to get an extension where you're not breaking the bank too much, then I'm full ears. I have no problem with moving on from a 4th-round pick. I think that's the easy part. I think that's the contract situation is where things could get a little messy. But if you can find a way, then I think Dallas Goedert would be a welcome addition to this Kansas City Chiefs offense and be a good fit here. Thanks for watching today's video. If you made it to the very end of the show, that means you are a real one. Spam a real one in the comments section. We appreciate y'all for being here with us as you are each and every day here on the Kansas City Chiefs Report. I'm Tyler Jones. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your day and your weekend, and we will see you next time right here on the channel.